So pretty much with that, we have a very good, I would say this is a good game because it has all the makings of who's really going to win this division. This gives the Bucks another chance to really chase the playoffs. The Bucks, Saints, Falcons, all three of them have to understand they're not wild card teams. Okay, they it's all about who wins this division. December is the biggest month of the year now for the South Division. A lot they're going to play each other a lot. You know what I mean? And Carolina is going to be a bit of a spoiler here because the Carolina is going to get about 2 wins before the season's over with because they're now playing against divisional opponents. Now, when I look at this game, I got Baker sitting here chomping at the bit after that last one. They played the division well. Okay, they had a little hiccup against Atlanta where Atlanta kind of out physical them and things like that, but they were able to get a great win over New Orleans, who I feel is much better than Atlanta, even though Atlanta beat them. And then they got a good win over Carolina as well too. The Bucks seem very comfortable with the way that this division works. You know what I mean? And this time around, they're back on the road. They haven't lost a road game yet in the division. They won a big road game a few weeks back against the Saints. Now they got this Falcons team that's kind of filling themselves because now they're in a better position. But let's keep it real. The Falcons got a great win against the Saints. That was a great, great win. But come on, man. Jeff, we could have put together Boston College's JV team, and they probably would have beat the Jets by 3. You know what I mean? Because that's how bad the Jets looked on Sunday. I know the Jets still have a great defense, but their offense was so atrocious on Sunday. It was literally like that they're just playing to lose. And that's why we'll get on it when we get to the Jets. But you know how I feel about their coach. But all in all, I'm going to stay on topic. And when I look at this game, I really tell myself that this is going to be one of our better games of the week. You have a Atlanta team that has confidence. People have to understand. Stop blaming Desmond Ritter for everything because they're not a passing team; they're a running team. The way that they call plays is atrocious. You guys have to understand. These play callers are literally stealing money this year when they're sitting up in here throwing out 55 screens a game. Okay, but this Atlanta team, when they're moving the ball, when they're running, when they're looking good, this team is really good. And we all kind of took a liking to Atlanta before the season even started to win this division because they had probably the one of the better defenses in the division, and they had the best playmakers in the division when it comes down to pound for pound. Drake London, Bijan Robinson, Algier, Michael Pitts. These guys are really good. And then they have a quarterback who's a pretty good, who we felt was a pretty good game manager. Regardless of how you feel about the guy, he's 6-6 at this moment. And he's one of the better quarterbacks at home as well, too. So I really do have to go ahead and bite the bullet here because I just can't trust the Bucks, Jeff. So I'm gonna take the Falcons here because they just got this thing rolling. They're 3-0 in the division, and I think that all they need to really do is get to that 4-0 in the division, finish up 8-9, and this is their world right here. They are in the driver's seat to win this division. So they should be ready to seize the opportunity here against a very vulnerable Bucks team. Your thoughts and who do you have winning this game?
My initial number was Tampa -1 with a 38.5. There was a quick correction. Now the Falcons -2.5 for the 39. I've got off the Bucks train. I still think Baker has done a decent job. The sense of urgency, obviously, on the Tampa side, must win for them. But I did follow your lead. I am playing the money line as well with the Falcons. I just who wins the turnover battle? We say that so many times. An Atlanta team that is now getting Bijan more active, not just in the running game, but in the passing game as well. Uh, keep an eye on Drake London, a little nicked up there. Kyle Pitts still hasn't emerged as that tight end that we thought he was. And it'll be interesting, obviously, come draft day, because there's another tight end coming up from Georgia, Brock Bowers, who is now supposed to be another generational tight end. And we mocked and mimicked the Atlanta Falcons for drafting Pitts so high. We'll just watch and see where Bowers goes and what happens there. So give me the Falcons. This is maybe a cool walk-off from about 45. Going to be a close game. if the Buccaneers get out early, could be dangerous for the Falcons. So look for them to play a little ground and pound early, get on the board, and then hope the defense comes in. And they did it against the Jets. Let's see if they can do it against the Buccaneers, Bobs.
All right, all right, all right, all right, all right. We move forward from there. All right, we have the Lions at the Bears. The Lions coming in here real cocky. It's been 30 years, Jeff, since the Lions have been this good. You know what I mean? At this point